Hello, welcome back to English 3, Unit 11, Part 2. This is Professor Neil again, with his TA, Younghee.
Hello, this is TA Youngie. I'm sorry, I was searching for something.
Okay, well, I hope you found it. So we will continue with if conditional, looking at the possibilities of becoming rich.
Ooh, money is a money job.
Yes, that is the money at the end of the rainbow. Let's go find the money. Show me the money. Or show me the grammar. Speaking to, we're on speaking to, and we're going to be looking at more if conditional grammar, which may be your ticket, your golden ticket to being rich.
Professor Neil, this one is about having a more positive attribute.
Attributes, yes. Attributes are, again, characteristics and traits.
We learned it from previous unit.
We did learn it in a previous unit, yes. So the word attribute is similar to the word characteristics, which is similar to the word traits. And personality. So we're talking personality again here. So here are the attributes: sociable, practical, intelligent, charismatic, that's me, direct, enterprising, independent, generous, careful.
I see that number 5 is very Professor Neil.
Direct.
Very direct.
So let's just go for it. Someone who is sociable, likes to meet people, likes to make friends. Someone who's practical is very sensible and does the right thing. Someone who is intelligent is smart and is good at studying. A charismatic person is good at talking, good at controlling people. If someone who's direct, they are blunt, they speak their mind. Enterprising, they are good at making money. Independent, they can work or do things alone. Generous, they are happy to help or give people things. Careful people don't make mistakes, is the idea. They plan, they think, they organize.
Professor Neil, do you have all of these 9 attributes?
I don't think I have any of them, but I'm going to work on it. See, that's the point here, right? Because it's like if I were more sociable. So maybe you're sociable, a little sociable, but you want to be more sociable.
That's scary.
So the point here is this is a sentence with the if, and it has our various options, attributes, and it's using if again. It's got the past tense, I were sociable, and it's got would and make. So here, sociable goes here, and make friends goes at the end.
That is like if condition using sociable, matching up with make friends easily as a result.
Yes, so we can put it into a conversation as such as, but what are you like? Because as you mentioned, it's related to personality. So here's an example of how you would use it in a conversation. So what are you like? And the person would say, I am not very sociable. Meaning, I am sociable, but I'm not very sociable. Yes, not very sociable. So we got him here. He's sociable, but not very sociable. Right? And so I'm curious, and I asked him, if you were more sociable, what would happen? Or if you were more sociable, what would you be like? What would you be like? What would you be like? What would happen?
The tense changed, like from what are you like to what would happen.
Yes.
What would you be like if you were more sociable instead of am not very social?
So we are proposing an idea for a possible situation in a possible future that may not possibly happen.
Ooh.
Set of stars. So A has been proposed this. If you were more sociable, what would happen? Well, in the book, they give you one answer, so let's give the book's answer. If I were more sociable, I would make friends easily. That's a possible outcome. Just to ask Younghee. Younghee, are you sociable?
very sociable.
Okay, so if you were more sociable, what would happen?
I wouldn't make enough time to practice piano
Oh, yeah.
or study my
Computer science.
yes.
So Yongi points out here, this is just one example. And as I give you in the homework, you can give your own answers to this question. You don't have to follow the book. You can give your own answers. So if you were more sociable, what would happen? I would meet more people. I would have more fun. But I would have less time for my personal hobbies.
So I'm gonna cross out something more sociable because I don't like that.
Okay, so let's move to another one then. So let's go. So here on the left we have the example questions, and on the right we have the attributes given by the book. So Yongi, we'll just go through them, and you can give your own possible answers. So the ones in the books. So we'll do the ones in the book first for some examples. So let's do number 2. What are you like?
I'm not very practical.
If you were more practical, what would happen?
I would save money.
Let's do number 3. What are you like?
I'm not very intelligent.
If you were more intelligent, what would happen?
I would get better grades.
Number 4. What are you like?
I'm not very charismatic like Professor Neil.
If you were more charismatic like Professor Neil, what would happen?
I would be a leader.
Exactly. What are you like? Number 5.
I'm not very direct. I'm too timid.
Really? If you were more direct, what would happen?
I would say what I think straight away.
Scary times, scary times. Number 6. What are you like?
I'm not very enterprising.
If you were more enterprising, what would happen?
I would start the business by now.
Good idea. Get going. Just do it. And number 7. What are you like?
I'm not very independent.
Really? If you were more independent, what would happen?
I would live alone.
Okay, that one's... Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
No, rather than like living with the parents, even though you're grown up, like
yes.
you live off with the parents' home and all the things.
Yeah, stop living with your parents.
Like kangaroo kid,
Poor
pouch kid.
Pouch kids. What? Number 8. What are you like?
I'm not very generous.
Really? If you were more generous, what would happen?
I would help those around me.
Oh, that's very nice. And number 9. What are you like?
Oh, I'm not very careful.
If you were more careful, what would happen?
I would make fewer mistakes.
Yes. So let's just give some... Well, no, we'll leave it with the book. And if you want to give your own answers, you can. Otherwise, in the homework, follow the books.
I can ask one question to Professor Neil, then you can give us the example of your own. Professor Neil, what are you like?
I am not very sociable.
If you're more sociable, what would happen?
I would join more clubs.
Such as?
Soccer club or tennis club, yes. Windsurfing club. Motorbike club. Lots of clubs. Sounds wonderful. Let's try one more.
Professor Neil, what are you like?
I am not very enterprising.
If you are more enterprising, what would happen?
I would be rich. Simple as that. Alright, so there you go. You can give short, simple answers.
Sounds like Professor Neil is making homework according to this.
Yes, could come up in homework. But let's look at speaking 3 first before giving you too much homework. Speaking 3, career limitations. So career are your jobs or occupation. Limitation means something is stopping you from doing it. Something is stopping you from doing this job. Right, so we got the example here. So we've got the occupations, the career occupations, teacher, job or jobs, doctor, editor, engineer, singer, builder, farmer, chef. And limitations. Hate children, so not good if you want to be a teacher. Be scared of germs, not good if you want to be a doctor. Make spelling mistakes, not good if you want to be an editor. Be terrible at math, not good if you want to be an engineer. Singer, have a bad voice. Well, some British singers have bad voices, believe me. Builder, be afraid of heights. Farmer, like to sleep late. I don't think all farmers agree with that one. And chef, be sensitive to stress. Probably very true. So we got the question up here. Could you be a teacher? I could be a teacher if I did not hate children. Hang on, that feels strange. Let's explore this answer a little bit. What does she mean? Could you be a teacher? And she says, I could be a teacher. Now, if you stop there, that's a positive. That means I could be a teacher. But there's a but. There's a but. Right? But. You can hear it coming. Or an if. If. And the
Except.
Yes. But this hate children means there's a limitation. There's something stopping me being a teacher. And so the book says, if I did not hate children.
She could teach adult.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, that's very strange. Because there are many different types of teacher.
Yes.
Not just teaching kids. So.
Yeah, but there are more teachers of children than adults, probably. Notice how we use if here. And she says, if I could be a teacher if I did not hate children.
So that means she hates.
Yes. But notice how here you got double negative, not hate. So did not hate children. So this means, because it says if I did not hate children, actually this means she does hate children.
So you can change this sentence like using because and because and a cause and effect.
Yeah,
right? So I cannot be a teacher.
Could not be a teacher.
No, I cannot be a teacher because I hate children.
Yeah. I could not be a teacher because I hate children. You could say I can.
Because when you use because, you can use present tense too.
Yes. But the point here, these two have the same meaning. But notice in this one, the not comes after the if. And here, the not comes in the clause before because.
You see the difference here. After if, you use past tense, did not. However, after because, you use present tense, hate. Not only the affirmative and negative, there's a tense difference.
So, but they're answering the question in the same way, but with different grammar, different words.
No, different sentence structure. So if is if conditional structure, and because is reason.
Reason, yes. Now let's try another one. Could you be a doctor? And the book said,
I could be a doctor if I were not scared of germs.
There we go. I could be a doctor if I was not scared of germs. Germs, yucky germs.
I have friends who wanted to be a doctor, but they couldn't because she was scared of blood.
Yes. So you could say, I could be a doctor if I was not scared of blood. I could be a doctor if I was not scared of
that was a mess.
Cutting people with a knife, and so on. So it's like, meaning he is scared of germs, so he cannot be a doctor.
Bacteria.
I could not be a doctor because I am scared of germs. So notice the tense, the verb tense, and notice the order of not. Okay, so it's the same thing again. We are showing that the if is an option and the because is an option to you. But you get the same answer. But the book here is showing if. We just want to show what question could be asked and what other possible answers there are to this. And just trying to help you understand the grammar here. So you got all of them here. So for example, let's just run through them, just using the if. All right, so you asked me the question, Yonghi, could you? And we'll start with editor.
Okay. Professor, I need to write down a little bit. So, slightly different sentence structure than the normal one. If condition.
Yes. So you asked the question. I will get. You are A. I will be B. Okay.
Right. I'm ready. Start with the editor one. Professor Neil, could you be an editor?
I could be an editor if I did not make spelling mistakes.
And could you be an engineer?
I could be an engineer if I was not terrible at math.
How about, could you be a singer?
I could definitely not. I could definitely be a singer if I did not have a bad voice. 음치입니다.
Professor Neil, could you be a builder?
I could be a builder if I was not afraid of heights.
How about, could you be a farmer?
I could be a farmer if I did not like to sleep late.
Finally, could you be a chef?
Oh no!
Are you okay?
I could be a chef if I was not sensitive to stress and if I was not able to cook. If I was able to cook.
Professor, you seem to be terrified of the idea of cooking.
Yes, I can't cook. So I could not be a chef. I hope that helps again. That's Speaking 3, Career Limitations. And we've got some self-practice for you in the book. So here, using the unreal situations, fill in the blanks to form second conditional sentences matching the ones above. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to read through with the answers for you, and I'll leave 5, 6, 7, 8 for you to do. So as you say here, in the example, I don't like seafood, I won't order lobster. If I like seafood, I would order lobster. So notice the main verb stays the same, but you remove the don't and you put in the positive form and past tense of modal, and you put the base form of the verb. So let's do this for the first one. I don't know his phone number, I won't tell it to you. So no becomes new, his phone number. I won't, which is will not, becomes would tell. Alright, would tell. You see the not disappears.
So basically means, because I don't know his phone number, I won't tell it to you.
Well, yeah, I cannot tell you. Alright, I can't swim, I won't go kayaking in the ocean. If I could swim, I would go kayaking in the ocean.
Yeah, I do go kayaking in the ocean even though I can't swim.
Yeah, I know. Well, these are just book rules. So my car is broken, so you can do the opposite here. The not comes in, so is becomes were not, and can't drive become could drive. So opposite way round. My roommate has guests, you can't stay at my house. If my roommate didn't have guests, you could stay at my house.
So it's like a possible circumstances.
Possible circumstances. That's a good way of putting it.
That is different from what you are having now.
Alright, so I'll leave the other ones for you to fill in and check your answers at the back of the book. If you have thoughts, put them in the comment section below or send me a message. Classroom activity. We've got here, form a small group and discuss the situation. So you've got the dialogue in orange and the possible situations. Here we have something pausing us. So we've got A, B, C, and you say, if you could buy anything, what would you buy? If I could buy anything, I would buy a yacht. See, what? Yacht. Really? Why would you buy a yacht? In comes C. I would love to go fishing. What would you buy? If I had more free... C. Why are you saying if I had more free time when I asked you what would you buy? Change the answer. Oh, sorry. If I could buy anything, that's better. I would buy a sports car. See, that makes more sense. The conversation has continued normally.
I would buy Steinway piano, grand piano.
Excellent idea. Yes. So yeah, we can practice these on a bigger scale. So you can see here, Yonghee, if you could buy anything, what would you buy?
Steinway piano, grand piano.
So you'd say, if I could buy anything, I would buy a Steinway piano. Really? Why would you? Why would you buy a Steinway piano?
Because I would play my piano music with more beautiful, wonderful sound.
Okay, so let's try the second one, Yonghee. You ask me. You be A and C.
If you could meet a celebrity, who would you meet?
If I could meet a celebrity, I would like to meet Helena Bonham Carter.
Really? Why would you?
I would like to ask her to marry me. And she would say no. That would be fun. Yonghee, if you could go anywhere, where would you go?
I would go to Castilla.
Really? Why would you?
Because I would travel on the UFO with my friend MP Squire.
Good choice, good choice. So there you go. With if and could and would, they are just fantasies, and you can ask any sort of question. Hang on, why did that pause? Okay, so yeah, those are the options that go in the gaps.
Wow, I thought there was missing to the black hole.
And when we get a chance to practice it in class, we'll practice it in class. Classroom activity 2, we'll leave for in class. We'll leave that one for in class, and we'll look at the listening. The listening. So in the listening, listen to Kazi Hazan describe his life abroad. Write T for true, F for false, and NM not mentioned. Here we go. I am Kazi Hassan from Bangladesh. Right now, I am working in Singapore. If I still lived in Bangladesh, I would make less money. However, my life would be easier in many ways. For one thing, I would not live far away from my family. I now miss my wife and children a lot here in Singapore. If we still lived together as a family, I would enjoy my wife's cooking and read story to my children at night. At present, I share a room with five other men who work at the same company as me. We all send nearly all our money back to Bangladesh. If we had more money left over for ourselves, we could live more comfortably. Also, we are always scared of getting sick or getting hurt. The penalty for missing work is larger than the wages we earn. Therefore, if we were late or absent too often, we could go into debt with the company. Life is hard here, but I am happy to support my family. I look forward to the day when we will be together again. Not the happiest of stories, but let's with Kazi and Hassan luck in the future. And this is one reason why, if you win the lottery, we should probably give money to help people like Kazi have better lives. Because what are we if we don't? Okay, answers. So we're gonna do number 1. So Yonghee, you just say if it's true, false, or NM not mentioned. If Kazi worked in Bangladesh, he could earn more money.
False.
False. Kazi has one daughter and one son.
Not mentioned.
If Kazi were with his family, he would read his children's stories.
True.
Kazi lives with other workers from the same company.
True.
Kazi's family saves nearly all the money that he sends.
Not mentioned.
If Kazi were sick, he would still get paid by the company.
False.
Kazi is in debt.
Not mentioned.
Kazi is looking forward to returning home.
True.
We wish him luck, and we hope he makes enough money and he's one day able to spend more time with his family. And then we can all be happy for Kazi. The reading today, we're going to skip on that bit. Oh, we'll do one listening of reading. So read the passage about photography. Think about a hobby you enjoy. Complete the section below by filling in the blanks and writing 3 conditional sentences which might characterize your hobby. So read this section, read it, and then in this section afterwards, do the writing.
Is it homework?
Not homework. This is not in the homework, so we're not going to do it for now. We'll come back to it if we need to. Like the grammar review's there for you to do. Check the answers in the back of the book. And if you have questions or need things answered, then if you have the time, watch the poem once again. But for now, we're going to skip that. Because this is the end of English 3 and the end of Part 2. And we hope you enjoyed Unit 11. We hope you enjoyed Rudyard Kipling's poem, If. And we hope to see you again for the final unit next week, Unit 12. This is the end of Unit 11. Bye.
Bye.